It's no wonder that both professional and recreational players enjoy playing in the woods. Even the popular Game Improvement 425 irons have been generating a lot of buzz, which caught my attention since I've been using the G410 irons since they were first released. With such high expectations, I was excited to dive into this review. The PING G425 irons have a familiar appearance, similar to the G410s, but there are several significant changes that make them even more appealing. The simplified badging gives them a more premium look, and the design of the cavity makes the club head appear shorter when in the bag. As soon as I set my eyes on the G425 irons at address, I noticed that they have less offset. It might not be immediately evident in the photo above, but when comparing the G425 7 iron on the right to the G410, you can see that it's slightly shorter from heel to toe. When examining the face of the irons, I was glad to see that PING kept two of my favorite features intact. The contrasting matte gray finish with white paint fill on the bottom groove gives them a stylish look. Additionally, having the club number displayed on the toe may not seem like a big deal, but when you're deciding between a couple of clubs for a challenging par 3, it's reassuring to confirm that you have the right club in your hands before taking your shot. When it comes to the PING G425 irons, hitting urethane-covered balls produced a delightful sound that fell somewhere between a tick and a tock. What stood out to me was that the sound had a noticeably softer tone compared to the G410 irons. Along with the sound, the face of the G425 irons also had a slightly softer feel. The feedback transmitted to my hands was subtle but satisfying, thanks to the advancements in the multi-material badging and the increased moment of inertia that contributed to the stability of the club head. PING took inspiration from their metal woods technology and incorporated variable thickness into the face design and fabrication of the G425 irons. These irons are crafted from 17-4 stainless steel, a strong alloy with high tensile strength, resulting in what PING claims to be their fastest ball speed ever in the G series. The slightly smaller head of the G425 irons allow the designers to enhance the perimeter weighting, which means more forgiveness on off-center hits. This is achieved through the visible tungsten screw in the toe and additional hidden weight in the hosel, both of which contribute to the overall stability of the club head that I mentioned earlier. I had a blast launching the PING G425 irons, and what impressed me the most were the high, arcing trajectories they consistently delivered, even on off-center hits. The distances I achieved on mishits were surprisingly generous. During my field testing, I didn't notice a significant difference between my G410s and the G425 South. To further investigate, I gathered launch monitor data at Club Champion using the 7 irons, and it confirmed the similarities. However, there was a slight increase in launch angle and spin with the G425 irons. It's important to note that my G410s have custom-fit shafts, so this comparison comes with a caveat. But let me tell you, the stock PING graphite shafts in the G425 are outstanding performers. While I absolutely love the revamped cavity design of the PING G425 irons, it was the decreased offset that really caught my attention. Additionally, the softer feel they provided was a pleasant surprise. Throughout the set, these irons delivered solid ball speeds, spin, forgiveness, and fantastic ball flights. It's worth mentioning that the G425 irons come standard with Arco's Caddy Smart Grips, which is a fantastic bonus. All in all, if you're in the market for new game improvement irons, the PING G425 irons should be at the top of your list. They're versatile performers that excel in every aspect.